Hi, friends. How are you all? I'm very happy that I have got more than 1,000 subscribers, and this is all because of you. So, in this live chat, I just want to first let me say hi. Okay. So, in this video, I will talk about the 5 a.m. Club Revolution. The 5 a.m. Club Revolution is the revolution that is going on since last year when Robin Sharma, the great author, of course, put his all efforts in 4 year book, and which is a bestseller of 2018. And I'm very, very inspired by it. So, like, I wake up at 5 a.m. That's something very different from my personality, actually. But I used to wake up when I was in school, and I'm being reading this book since a month, and you must say that do I read slow? But not like that. I'm actually reading two books at a time. One is The 5 a.m. Club by Robin Sharma, and the other one is um, The Code of Extraordinary Mind. So that is written by Vishen Lakhiani, the CEO the founder of Mind Valley. So these two books are really, really helping me with a lot of how to like cope up with the stresses for every day. And these are the books that you don't read for passion or just for reading or just feel some reading high and all that. But these books are to apply this each and every line to your life, and I'm doing it. And I'm going to invite you for this club, the 5 a.m. Club Revolution. As you know, Akshay Kumar is 4 a.m. Club. So I still think that I'm waking up after 1 hour that Akshay Kumar has waken up. Okay. So in his book, he says that, Robin Sharma says that every habit can be installed no matter of what age you are. That means we all say that, oh, we have passed 30, we have passed 25, now I can't go for a new habit or something. My morning rituals are just like rushing to the office with a cup of coffee and just not having time for breakfast or something. But really, actually, you don't know what you're doing to yourself. The amount of hormones or neurotransmitters that are getting released through this habit day by day, these are all leading to, just don't get afraid, but these are all leading to different types of cancer in the long run. You never know which ritual of yours is going to delete one, like ribose sugar from your gene or something, and some deletion, some like inversion or any kind of mutations, and you're like, this is not a film of like, this is not a film of Avengers, so we are ending up to be cancerous. There's mutation. So if you, on the other hand, if you wake up at 5 o'clock, you have cortisol in a much less amount. What is cortisol? Cortisol is the fear hormone. Fear hormone that is more in us at the time of 5 o'clock in the morning and 5 o'clock in the evening. And by ethics, by US studies, it has been told that the most common time for suicides or some like some explosions of in life or some disastrous tragedies happen in life at 5 to 6 a.m. in the morning and 5 to 6 p.m. in the evening. So The hormone which is responsible for this is cortisol, that is being released by a pair of adrenals, that is adrenal glands. And if you wake up in the morning at 5 o'clock, you are certainly going to get less cortisol, and the other neurotransmitters which are responsible for success, happiness, are going to get released in a much larger amount that can't be done in any other time. The other neurotransmitters are dopamine, which uh, which which will the other the other timings, the other neurotransmitters which I'm talking about are dopamine, which is less if you are schizophrenic, which is very common these days in the adolescents and children even. So people tell that these are genetics, but how is these are genetics if you are disciplined and just go through your like everyday ritual of that you used to be in school, right? So first of all, cortisol will be less, dopamine will be more, serotonin, that is, if not produced in normal amount, can lead to depression, and more aggressively it can lead to major depressive disorder, okay, for which we have to take medicines and therapies and all. But if you just wake up in the morning and just work out for 20 minutes, just sweating it yourself for 20 minutes can be like miracle for you. That's the miracle molecule, but not this one is the miracle molecule. I would rather say the miracle molecule is DMT. DMT, which is released from our pineal gland, you can say. And the pineal gland is just at the like center of your brain. It's eye shaped, so it's called as third eye. And you must be looking into videos like open how to open your third eye, and some people telling that third eye is like if you open your third eye you can see monsters or ghosts and all. But believe me, I have opened my third eye and nothing such happened. But there are things that happen in opening third eye, or like this is called clairvoyance, okay. And if the third eye is normally activated through meditation for 30 minutes or 1 hour per day, but I used to do meditation for 20 to 30 minutes, and that's fine. And with this you can open all your chakras, okay, in your body. And one of the chakras is the third eye, located in the center of your forehead. So if you open your third eye, you can just get your intuition talking to you. You can hear your intuition talking to you, and most of the time you will be right about most of the stuffs, and you will make less mistakes. So this is an overview of everything, and let's come back to the main topic, that why to join 5 a.m. club. Okay, so first is the fear hormone, that when you wake up with the alarm clock and all the cortisol around your body would be high, and if you sweat, if you start sweating for the first 20 minutes of your day, it's going to get low. You will feel more peace. You will be in in an aura. You can start feeling your aura actually. Okay, and then you can, and after 20 minutes, after you sweat out, what Robin Sharma says, that I'm going to say to you, that after like 5 to 5:20, you are sweating. You're getting all the hormones, you're getting all the neurotransmitters that are important, and then in the next 20 minutes, that is from 5:40 to 5:20 to 5:40. In this, at this time, you're going to either write a journal and write about what you will be in next 3 years. Like most of us just think about 1 year plan, but nobody has courage to think about 3 years plan, right? and seeing every reality of that post 3 years your life scenario in front of you right now. Like one of my goals are like to have six pack abs or something, but I know it's more, but I don't know. I have because I wake up at 5 a.m. and I go to gym, so maybe my dreams are going to be coming my way. So the first of so from 5:20 to 5:40, you will write journal, or either you can do meditation, because this is a time when all your family people are sleeping, and time is yours. Like if you're married or if you have kids and all, so this time will be yours, and they're not going to disturb you. So fine. And after 5:40 to 6 o'clock, you are going to um, read some biographies or read some good books like 5 a.m. Club or the Code of Extraordinary Mind. These books are available, and you can help your brain grow each and every day. Why biographies? Because you can know how successful people struggled through the way of through the journey of their life, and didn't give up. And this is something we need, right? Some the willpower. Actually, I'm going to talk about some more stuffs about willpower, right? Uh, so first of all, we have a limbic system in our brain that is a part of basal ganglia. So you just have to understand that this is a part which is related to your memory and all kinds of emotions, like all kinds of emotions. You cry, you have the memory, that's why you cry, or that's why uh, you're just not letting go, or you're just analyzing all the time. So this part takes care of all your emotions and the tasks which you are intent to do the whole day. So if the limbic system is in control, it might be like you make less mistakes whole day, and this day is going to be your past tomorrow, right? And in this way, if you do less mistakes and do more productive stuffs every day, so you're, and when after 1 year or 3 years you look back to this day, you will feel that like your past is so good. There's nothing to cry about. So this is a way, like from 5 a.m. to 6 a.m. and controlling your limbic system in a way by meditating and reading biographies and sweating out. This is a total jackpot of success in life. See, I'm not telling you to have. I don't know. You can, if you have got your purpose of life. If you have got the purpose of life, like you want to serve millions, then why won't you be rich? I don't know how much time you will take, but why won't you be rich if you're serving millions, right? And in fact, you're not stopping to grow every day. It's not just that, okay, you have this degree or certificate of this major and you're going to get a salary of this. Don't screw it. No, it's not like that. If you can serve your millions of people around you through so many things, through creativity, and by knowing, you know that, like, if you express knowledge, you get more of it. That's why authors write and serve millions. I'm an author, and so I'm pretty cool about this thing. So, anyways, so the limbic system, there is a part in limbic system called amygdala, right? So amygdala is the window to the outside world. We are always thinking, like, what is going to happen if I do this thing? What is going to happen? Who's going to give me punishment for this? Am I doing the right thing? No, you're not. The intuition says, no, that's not your intuition. That's your amygdala speaking. Amygdala is designed to like like when we were in tribes, when we were tribal, like early man, and it says to us that what you can do to stick to your tribe. Okay, what you can do to stick to your tribe. So they were supposed to do like what the leader says and what everybody is doing. So we were supposed to like be in the queue and do whatever others are doing. But now life is different. The world is different now. You're supposed to be indifferent. And I'm so lucky that I'm living this part of the timing of the world, which has freedom of speech, which has so much knowledge, and through social websites and all, we are into so like good connections with each other. But still we are depressed. We are taking medicines for depression. Why? Just wake up at 5 a.m. and you know all the best to you if you can do it. And first of all, yeah, I mean, after this I want to say that Robin Sharma has said that if you really want to adopt this ritual of waking up at 5 a.m., you have to do with some more people to support you, who are going to motivate you, who are actually rising at 5 a.m. and doing the stuffs with you. So that's why I joined the gym, and I feel very nice because after that I'm going to work from home, and also it's quite boring, but going to gym in the morning is totally cool. So the amygdala will tell you that you can't wake up in the morning. No, you can't. You have to sleep. You will not get rest for the whole day. Okay, so it will tell you what 95% of the people are doing in the world, but you don't have to think about it anymore because you have to be the 5% of the world. Okay, you have to like focus your mind to the 5%. You don't care about you have to be in the 95 or 5. You have to be what you are. You are born with your different genes. You are born with your set of genome. Okay, nobody in this world is going to tell you how to live. Nobody, not even your parents. They have their set of genes. They have promoted some genes to you, but in the way it has become a cocktail, and you are a different person. You are a different individual. Just why are you getting depressed if somebody is telling you that, oh no, this is not looking good or something? But because they have their set of genes, and those genes are from somewhere else. So how can you rely on somebody is liking you or not? You just don't do it. You like yourself or not? That's the first question. Okay, so now what we have to do to combat amygdala, we have to make our willpower more. And where is the willpower coming from? That is the premotor neurons. That is this here, here, this part of brain. Those are the folds of premotor neurons. You can see in the brain. You can Google it or Wikipedia. So that will tell you the willpower. Okay, so now what happens is I wake up at 7 o'clock also sometimes, and I woke up at 5 o'clock also, just to test what Robin Sharma is saying. At first, like last week, I was waking up at 7 o'clock also and 5 o'clock also. So I was comparing what sort of things are in 5 a.m. club and what sort of things are in 7 to 8 a.m. club. So what I found was like my intuition was speaking to me the whole day if I wake up at 5 a.m. Okay, so how it speaks like the whole day, like I'm into weight loss regimen right now. So I should be focused on weight loss. I should not be focused on having junk food, KFC, McDonald's, or opening Swiggy and just feeling like, yeah, anybody just give me food or something. No, weight loss regimen is tough. Everybody knows because you need to consistently focus on it. And due to the drawback of social websites and distractions are that we don't have long goals right now. We are not setting goals for more time. We are setting goals for every day. One likes are giving us dopamine. Really, when we were in, like when I was in my childhood, I mean to say, in my childhood I had a whole year plan, right, made for me by my parents and school teachers, that you are going to get good marks in the end of the session, not every day. But that did not mean that I'm not working every day. I was working every day. I was studying every day. I was going to school every day. I was having lunch, breakfast, dinner. I was having every day. I was living. I was happy. I was content. That if I will continue, if my goal was fixed on the end of the session. My annual reports will tell me how I performed the whole year, and that will promote me to the next year and just repeat the same thing. I was not bored. But what happened now? I get bored a lot. If I get bored a lot, I just upload a video. I just upload a DP on WhatsApp or Facebook, and thinking that people will like me, people will send me messages. No, this is not life. This is not how it is to be done. But my concern is how many people realize us this. How many people are making us realize this? No one, right? Or parents. If they say something, we get offended. We don't tell them how much we are wasting time in distractions, video games, mobile apps, shopping. Sometime or the other time it's okay, but not every day. There's now this disease called shopaholic. What does that mean? So I'm a big fan of Gautam Buddha, and he says that be in the middle, be right in the middle of stuffs. If this is the extreme low and if this is the extreme high, you have to maintain the middle path. Okay, I got this from the Netflix series of on Buddha. So I'm a great fan of him. This is actually I'm towards the Zen life right now, but it does not mean that I'm leaving chicken non-veg items. But yeah, I don't eat mutton much, and trying to have a sattvic thoughts. Trying basically, I'm concerned about sattvic thoughts. Okay, sattvic thoughts is like then I should tell you that like if you have sattvic thoughts, that means your willpower is more, and you can combat to amygdala, and you can be the 5% of the population. This is the whole thing actually. Okay, and and the next thing, yes, so I have read Gita. I have actually read Gita, Quran, and Bible at the age of 25, and I also had Kundalini awakening by that time. But it was a sudden awakening, so I was actually afraid of everything right there, because after the Kundalini opens, you become like become so sensitive about everything around you, and there's nobody to control, because normally Kundalini is done with guru nishtha, like there has to be a teacher for that. But I did not know about it. I read many books, and I just did meditation. I was living alone at that time, so my Kundalini awakened, and it took me like 3 years to understand what was going inside me. But it's fine. And why I'm saying about myself, because I've also seen many videos on something, or many people are going through it, because what we do is we just like surf videos on this, like opening a third eye and Kundalini. It's a new in thing right now, but actually this was supposed to be done by yogis and saints, and like in Himalayas or something. But due to these like YouTube and Google, we can have this at home, but a proper teacher is actually necessary. So I have read books on Swami Vivekanand, and his writings on like the methods of meditation and Raja Yoga. So by that I came to know like opening third eye is not a it's not a, it's not a stuff that you can't have every day, but with rituals you can perform it. So rituals are like pranayam. There's pranayam yoga of every type, and Ashtanga yoga like Surya Namaskar. You can say. So these are some things that you need to follow, and you can have this all when you wake up at 5 a.m. So this is the greatest combination I am going to say, and so this is it for now. I think I have told much about these things. You can follow Robin Sharma and Vishen Lakhiani and just make your life better. The only one thing I'm concerned is the day when I die, I should say, what a great life I had. That's all. Okay. Bye bye.